Hi guys, and welcome back. This is part 2 of the envelope signature little doohickey here that I'm making. Last time I had cut down the envelope and then did some stenciling on it. So now we're just going to pick up, because I actually want it to come in this side. Yeah. The journal, because this one that I did is going to open from this. It'll be on this side, so I want this one to be on the other side. So alright, so essentially what I'm going to do is just glue this on here. I am going to have to cut some off the end here, so I can go ahead and do that. Let's see, how far do we want it to be? About 5 3/4. So this one goes to 5 1/2. So let's see, there's 5 1/2. 5 3/4 is probably to the end there. Okay, so there's a 1/4, there's a 1/2. Let's take it down to the end, because I can always trim off more, but you can't put it back on later. So, and this will be the little pocket there. Let's see. Well, look at that. Came out to be 5 3/4. Okay. So, I kind of put that on there. So how's everyone? Awesome, my hoop. I am like doing these videos pretty much back to back. It takes me a long time to upload, to get one rendered that's over 30-35 minutes. It just takes forever, and then my brand new computer freezes up, and I don't know. It's probably something I'm doing, I'm sure, or not doing, but until I can get some time to really look at some other programs and what they do, it's kind of what I'm stuck with. Using this camera, because before I was using my iPad, it was very simple. I could just download to my that's too high up, my Mac, and use iMovie before, but now I'm using PC, so a little bit different. Oh yeah, technology. I know, they gotta be different with everything, show their products differently, and, you know, just gotta be different. So, okay, so now we got our little grocery list on there for Thanksgiving. And so last video, I cut off the end of some junk mail, about 4 inches. I opened both ends because this was actually the top or the bottom of the envelope, but I want it open. Okay, so that's going to go in there. And what do I want to do here? I think I want to open it up, and we'll put some pretty stuff on it. I know, I keep saying I'm not buying any more paper packs, but I did buy a smaller one. It's a 4 1/2 by 6 1/2, and since their paper studio was half off, I went ahead and got it. But it's got some pretty fall colors in here and stuff, so I thought that would be pretty. No, I don't know, that's a little too blue. Kind of like this brown. I love this red. I do like this one, but it's a little bit more Victorian than I wanted. And let's see, I know I've got some other papers in here. I've got this one, and I might put one part of my kit in there too. So let's see, we need 2 pieces. How big? 3 3/4 by 4. Should I need these 2 pieces? So that's 3 3/4 by 4. All right, those 2 pieces, and we'll do, oh, this is 8.5 tall, so let's do this side. So let's see, just want to make sure it goes the right side up on this. I'll take off my little border edge here. And then I need 2 pieces that are 4. And this will be good too, because this part, I know this is not in camera, right? Darn it, Denise. Sorry, guys. It was the post office. I blame the post office. They did it. They got me all frazzled today. But this particular piece is from my kit, Fickle Fall, and it is a background page, but it has lines on it, so you can journal on it, so that'll be great. That. Alright, there's one. And then let's see what size this one is. And we'll just take that little smidgen off there. Alright. And you can certainly decorate more elaborately, put more things on it, which I may come back and do later. I don't know, so. Alright, I want one with, and I'm not decorating the flap because the flap will tuck in. So that's what I need to make sure is what is my right side up and my right side down. So, and this one I'll have to cut down just a little bit because of the flap over here, but I'll cut that off with scissors. Let me set that aside. Get my glue. Getting down to the bone on this one, I think. You do go through a lot on these stick glues if you use them, but I will say it is some sticky glue. So it's some good crafting glue. I will say that. Okay. Cut this down as close to the edge as I can get it without cutting off the flap, because that would stink. The glare from my lights kind of making it hard for me to see right there. That's okay. All right. We got that piece. And then let's see. So this will go in that, but let's glue it here on the back of that, because of the way that the envelope is curved. So I'm going to glue it to the back of this. Actually, I probably should just glue this portion. And then that one piece will hang over, but that's okay because it will tuck, but it will be squared off. Okay, so that goes in that way. This is my top. Well, come on, Denise, get it straight. Straight, straight, straight. I just have one of those days where, you know, you think you're having a great day until everything goes wrong. And then you're like, well, maybe I'm not having such a great day after all. No, I really am having a good day. Not been too bad. When I went into Hobby Lobby, I had a kid ran right into the back side of me, and thank goodness my cart was there, because if it hadn't been there, I would have been on the floor. They would have been calling 911 to get me up. But, yeah, so I want to cut that because that's, yeah. Don't want to cut that portion. That will cut off, open up my envelope there. So let me give it a little ink. I may have to adjust this camera back a little bit more so, because I tend to craft it closer towards the edge of this table, so that I keep, because I keep noticing I keep pulling back like this, and it's like, you're out of camera. I don't know, I guess there's supposed to be a way I can zoom in and out, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to make you guys sick, so. Okay, so this will slide in here, and then this I will, you know, glue it down, and then I need to trim that so that it comes even with that. So it will tuck as a pocket. And of course you may get envelopes that you don't have. The first set of envelopes I did not have to do all this with. These are a little bit thinner envelopes from the first ones I did. But I've got so many of these because these come every month with my gas bill. And I pay my bill online. So I really don't, you know, I have all these extra envelopes. So just trim just a smidgen off there. There we go. So, and then of course, like I said, you can decorate, which I probably will go back and do. But that, we'll glue that in there and glue that down, and then you'll have a little pocket. Let me get a little circle punch here so I can punch part of this out. So we have a little node in the front, or a little notch right there. And then so you can put your recipe card in there, tuck it in there, and then you can write some little notes back here on there. So let me ink out this a little bit. It's not looking so white. Okay, so that's our first little piece done. Before I glue that one in, I want to make sure the other one's done. So that goes this way. That is a little long, but that's okay. My chair keeps, sorry if I'm trying not to jiggle anything. Yeah. But like I said, this kid just come whizzing around the corner and knocked me just right into my back. And I was like, ah, ah, ah. And the kid, I turned around, and the kid's just looking at me. His mouth kind of dropped to the floor, and my mouth was kind of dropped to the floor. And kind of like it this way. He took off running. I don't know where his mom was or why he wasn't in. He probably homeschooled, you know. Mom was picking up some stuff, but whew. I was just kind of like, whoa, hello. I mean, they're kids, right? Their kids will be kids. But, and they do. Sometimes they get wanderous and they take off. And, I mean, you're looking at something, and then 2 seconds later, you're like looking up and you're going, where'd they go? Hey, hey, hey. Come back here. But, okay. And then let's make sure we put this in the right side. So that goes that way. That's going to be my upper. So this is up like that. All right. Ah. It all started with the post office. No, I can't blame those guys. They work hard. I mean, you know, a lot of people may not think that they do, but they do. The post office works very hard. There's a lot of stuff, and a lot of people they have to deal with, and, you know, I just wish that and it was an inconvenience for us, but, you know, I'm not the only one in the world. So, tomorrow's a new day, right? Okay. Take a little smidgen off the end of that. Closes just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Tonight, there's a show on. I watch Travel Channel a lot, and they have like a lot of the ghost hunters and all that stuff. And some of them I'm like, yeah, they're hokey. But I don't know if you guys ever watched like the old A&E show, the Ghost Hunters, the original ones. Well, each one of them now have a separate show. So I'm very excited to watch, because one of them has a show right now on I think it's A&E, and the other one starts his show tonight on Travel Channel. So, and can't wait to watch. It's on at like 9 o'clock Central Time here. So. That's what I'll be doing on my Friday night. Okay. Put a little notch in there. Just a little one. So those are done. Yay. I'm over here with a little fringe trying to figure out where do I put this? Telling you, I'm having like one of those days. Okay, so now what I want to do is, glue that closed like that. Right there. Same thing with my other one. And I did them both so that the lined portion was on the back side, so you could, you know, put notes. You can decorate the front side, like decorate this side, and then have your recipe card here, and then you could certainly open up and make little notes about maybe what's in there, or, you know, little extras that make it special in your recipes, hidden notes, so to speak. Okay, now do I want it that way, or do I want this one up on top? I think I kind of like it like that. So that's how I'm going to put it in. And then use this. Otherwise I'll have blue everywhere on me. I had to wash my hands. Look, they're still all inked up. Okay, so we're just going to open that and slide it down to the bottom, as far down as it'll go. And there. We want to make sure that we can close it, obviously. All right, what did I do? I did something. Oh, I put it too far past, just where the seam is on the, put a little more on there, where your seam is, the joint where your envelope closes, the flap closes. I put it too far in. That's my bad. So you'll have like a little gap there, and you can certainly ink that portion if you don't like the white on there, like that. And just give yourself a little ink in there. Okay, so that flap closes. And why are you still sticking up? I said stay down. Okay, same thing with this side. Except for this one, I want to go to the top, right to the seam, right there. And I should have inked these before I put them in, but that's okay. It still works. There we go. So now we have a place to put some recipe cards. And now, because like I said, I cut this end off because I want this to be my pocket. Now we need to glue this down so that, you know, but we don't want to glue, so we want to make sure that we glued this portion down first, because that is where, you know, our envelope flaps went in. So now I'm going to add a little glue in here, just on the edge, because we want to leave some pocket space in there. A little bit too far on that one. Oop. Get it glued down as much as possible. And if you can't find these booklet envelopes anywhere, I do carry them in my shop, avocado dyed. If you send me a message through Etsy, I can do a special order for you just that are just blank if you want to coffee dye them or whatever yourself. You know, if you don't want to have to buy, because I get these in bulk because I do a lot of avocado dyeing, so I buy them in the case loads So if you want some that are just blank, that are white, let me just send me a message on Etsy and I'll set something up for you. Just to let me know. Okay, so now this portion is going to get sewn into the signature. Here is our little pocket here. Here's 2 little pockets. So we can certainly, and I'll probably do this later, you can put your, I don't know if it'll go in this side. It may. You can put it this way, but I would prefer to have my tab up where you can put a recipe card in here. And ding dong, Denise forgot to. You guys are probably laughing at me going, how long is it going to take for her to realize she didn't close the bottom of those envelopes? Yeah, Denise. See? So make sure you do this before you glue it. Told you. And it's not even Friday the 13th. Isn't that crazy? I'm just kidding. All right, no biggie. Quick and easy. Easy fix. So you could put a couple recipe cards, and you could certainly decorate them, but just don't, make sure that if you do decorate, it's not too thick, because you're going to add bulk here. So what I may do is just put like a little trim on here or something like that. A little recipe card in there. And let's put the one that has recipe on it in here. Actually, I think I want... I think I want this one in here because it's got lines, right? So you can write your recipe on there. And then this one in here. And these are, I didn't back them. I printed my tea stained digital, the tea stained paper on the back side of it, so I didn't have to do much with it. Just makes it a little easier. And then you can have that in there. Okay. Let's see, I think it should go down a little bit further. There we go. Now, remember that, like with this one, the tag is going to come up off the top. This one will stick probably out of the top of the journal. So if you wanted, you could trim it down or take a shorter one, and trim it to be a shorter piece down here if you wanted. I like the fact that this one has, see, I may swap them out and put this one in here, since it is it actually has a recipe portion in there. Oh goodness, Denise, come on. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Having issues today. And what I'll probably do with this one is put like a little dangle or something, so it has a tag out the top to decorate it. And then I will do this stuff off camera. This is just to kind of show you, how to make kind of a signature envelope that you can put in there. And then these are bigger recipe cards. And I'll probably decorate, just put a little fringe or something on them. And you could put your favorite recipes in there and have it right there so that they're there, right? So pretty easy, not too hard. What I did first half in 30 minutes, second half in about 30 minutes, so maybe about an hour. Probably less if you don't, make as many screw-ups as I did. But certainly do whatever you want, It'd be nice in my fall journal. I'll do some decorating and then I'll show it to you guys. Obviously, you'll see it in the next video. So, anyways, until then, guys, I hope you had fun. I hope this inspires some ideas to work with some envelopes and do some different things. Use up some of that junk mail. Those envelopes that you guys, probably pitch or throw away. Keep them, because you just never know. Or if you have an excess amount of them and you're just curious to do some extra little projects with them, here you go. It's just another variation. Tons of envelope ideas out there. So Anyway, guys, till next time, plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, I just wanted to come back on real quick and show you, after I finished up the last video, I went ahead and did some decorating on the recipe cards. Just a little bit, just some sewing, some fall leaf ribbon, some crocheted trim. Same here, some crochet trim. Little Happy Thanksgiving tag there, fabric tag on those. And those go right in this pocket here. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, they go in there. And then these little flip pockets, little recipe card. I just added some cheesecloth and some decorative paper, and then a little dictionary page piece that says brew on there. And then the top one, I did cut just a small sliver off the bottom. It is a little shorter, but I add a little fabric tag to there and a little pumpkin charm dangle on there, which I thought was kind of cute on a bowl pin. If I can get it down and around. There we go. And then that one just slides in there. And then this one is ready to go into the journal. It'll just get sewn in here. So that is that finished. And like I said, I'll be back here shortly. Probably another project, possibly another project. If not, it'll be putting together signatures and stuff like that. So anywho, I will talk to you guys all later. Plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Bye, guys.